In this video, I'm going to share with you everything I learned in the first week of my $25,000 Eben Pagan Virtual Coach Accelerator Mastermind. And obviously, I don't expect you to pay $25,000 for this, and that's why I'm doing these videos, is so you can basically learn what I'm learning in this and kind of get my experience throughout it. You can get that experience for free, basically. Now, that's one reason I'm doing it. The second reason I'm doing this is to share with you and make sure I stay up to date and do all the work. Because one thing I've noticed is when you buy a course, when you join some kind of an organization, you do anything like that, you really get out of it what you put into it. And I want to put into this, I want to treat this like I paid $25,000. So it's, and that's part of the benefit of these kind of programs is when you do spend a lot of money, you spend an uncomfortable amount, it forces you to take action. And taking action is the most important part of any course. I have so many people that join my course and they don't do the action items, they don't do the steps, they watch all the videos and they get zero success, obviously. Like, you have to put in the work. So my goal with this is to tell you every week what I did and keep myself honest and say, hey, I did or I did not do the different things, and of course educate you on what we're learning. So in the first week, we did have some assignments. Basically, we had two calls. We had a call with Eben Pagan and his wife, Annie, and I'm a huge Eben Pagan fan. I'll do a different video if you guys are interested in how I got into Eben Pagan, but basically, other than my father, he's probably the man that has most changed my life. I mean, I'm trying to think of someone else. I really do think so. There's not really too many coaches in my life or anyone that had a deep impact. I'd say he's probably the person, other than my father, of course, that's had the deepest impact on my life, because he got me into internet marketing. He really taught me, or his material, like reading his books, taught me that I could learn anything. Like, I could change any aspect of myself, and he got me down the whole train of self-development and put a lot of things that I was kind of thinking into words and helped me out. He also helped me launch, his courses did. I met him for the first time like a few weeks ago. And that was a big thing. I was like, I really just want to shake his hand, but then getting this opportunity to join was really cool. So anyways, let's get back into it. So we had a call with him on Tuesday, and it was just a Zoom call. There's about 40 of us in this mastermind. And then Thursday we had him and his wife. And his wife's amazing too. His wife is very much like Ariana and I, I'm very much the yang, or yang, I think they call it, is actually the right way to pronounce it. And then Ariana is very much the yin, and masculine, feminine, logical, more feeling type thing. And him and his wife are very much the same. So I think as much as I can learn from him, I could probably learn just as much, if not more, from his wife. But Eben speaks more my language than his wife Annie does, but that's room for me to improve as a person. So anyways, so we did two calls. Each were about like an hour and a half long. I think in the future they're only gonna be like an hour long. And the second call on Thursday was with his partner in this, Lou. And Lou, Coach Lou, I think he goes by Coach Lou mostly. He taught us a lot about the implementation stuff. Now, here's an important thing from this first week. A lot of this is a review for me. I've been doing internet marketing for 7 years. I know how to do everything, but I tried to change my attitude. And instead of thinking, I already know this, and you know what, I'm gonna ignore this because whatever, I already freaking know how to do a funnel. I already know how to do this stuff. I decided to try to treat it as if I had no idea. I have no idea any of this stuff. And see if I can pick up little things. And the truth is, some of the stuff I know, I'm not doing. I'm just not doing it because I haven't needed to do it. For instance, my funnel for my course is terrible. It's absolutely terrible, and I know that. So I'm listening to his style of funnel, and I might even try, I'm gonna keep my current funnel for YouTube, and I might do a second funnel for cold traffic, a second funnel for like running Facebook ads on and stuff. And that might be where I treat this course, how I treat this course. And there's a few different reasons I joined this course. The biggest one is I want to have the best freaking course I can. And so it's called the Virtual Coach Accelerator. And I've never really thought about myself as a coach up until a few weeks ago. I always thought about myself as an internet marketer that sells a course, and I hope it helps people. And I really do deeply hope it helps people. But part of the reason, a big reason I joined this $25,000 mastermind is because I want to deeply help people. I want everyone that comes through my program to change their freaking life, to help them live the lives of their dreams. And to do that, you need to have a great product. And to have a great product, it's more than just tactics. You can feed people tactics all day long, but to really get people to have success, you need to help them change. And so that's why I joined this. And that's also why I think Eben and Annie might be very helpful for me, because Eben's got the high level business skills, but Annie I think is really good at this changing people, like helping people see their own flaws and changing them. And I've talked about in other videos, a lot of my flaws, and maybe I could do a full video talking about all the flaws that I'm working on, and maybe that's not the most empowering way to say it. But anyways, let's get back into the content here. So I want to really create, there's a few things I want to do. I want to create a new funnel, a better funnel. I want to create a completely better course. And there's a third thing. So the assignment on Thursday, he went over how to do funnels, some of the different internet marketing stuff, but he also had us do a gap analysis, I think is what it's called. So basically we look at what we're doing well in our business and what we're not. And the things I'm not doing well is I'm not getting any cold traffic. All my traffic comes from YouTube right now, so I'm not getting any paid traffic. I want to do a paid traffic funnel. I also want to improve the course itself. That was another one. And there is a third thing that I'm going to be improving. I'll put it in a future video. So I want to improve the course. Oh, the funnel. So the funnel. So I want to get traffic from a paid traffic source. I want to have a better funnel, and I want to have I have a lot of different goals with this course. One of my goals, there we go. One of my goals with this course is that I basically want to have such a good course that I'm getting a lot of referral sales. Right now, I'm not getting a lot of referral sales. I want to also have success stories. One of my goals with this course, I want to have a wall full of successful passion products. And I assume most people watching this video know what I do, but I help people create products, physical products that they're passionate about, things that they actually love. It is not just about the money. It's a business that they enjoy working on. And I help them sell it on Amazon right now is mostly what I do, but honestly, long term, it's gonna be more than just about Amazon. I wanna do it where it's about Amazon, where it's about how to sell on your own Shopify site, where it's on how to wholesale. I wanna have the complete course on creating physical products from zero to $1 million. So right now, that is more or less where I'm at and why I've joined the course. Now, what do I hope to get out of this? Honestly, a lot of different things. And let me add something to this. It's a very expensive course, but it's gonna sound hilarious. It's gonna sound ridiculous. I already feel like I got my money's worth. And part of the reason is, and I haven't, I haven't really admitted this to Eben Pagan himself, but most his course material I've gotten, I've had friends give to me. I haven't paid for a lot of his material. And yet he's the person, the second most, the second most important male figure in my life, for lack of a better word. One of the most influential people in my life. He's completely changed my life. He's already given me more than $25,000 worth of value, and I've given him nothing. And one thing I've learned in life is you don't want to constantly be a sponge. You want to give back to the people that give to you. And so my thought was, you know what? Even if I got zero out of this, he deserves that money. Now, let me back up a step. A few weeks ago, I did volunteer. He had a summit. It was like a virtual coach summit in LA. It was at the conference center over here. And I volunteered because that was part of the thing. Is like, hey, I want to give back to this guy. He's helped me so much. So I volunteered there. Got to join the conference for free as well, which was cool. And that was a fair trade by all means. But at the conference, that's when he shared this whole idea that you can join the Mastermind. And at the conference as well, I got this idea. I want to start doing an in-person event once every few months. And that in-person event, I'm probably going to charge between $1,000 to $2,000 a person. It's going to be a 2 to 3 day event where I go step by step with, probably keep it small to a group of 10 people. I go step by step, and maybe over time I'll grow it. But step by step, we figure out how to go from idea to a Kickstarter. And I help them out with their copy, their marketing. I help them out with every single step. And I think it'd be something super valuable because the digital course is great, but there's not enough hand-holding. So an in-person thing could be a lot more hand-holding. And honestly, I spend most of my time talking to a freaking camera. I spend most of my time on the computer. I think it'd be really fun to get to meet some people that believe in me, in the process enough that they're willing to spend $1,000 to $2,000 to meet me in person. I feed off that energy. I I enjoy helping people. I enjoy helping people online as well, but there's something different when you get to meet someone in person. So in this first week, it's really been like an intro week. It's kind of like, your first week at school. It's like more about getting the syllabus and stuff. But we did that, and we also wrote down basically, so the gap analysis, it's like a little circle chart, and you put on there how you'd rate your funnel, how you'd rate your audience, like your avatar, how you'd rate like all the different aspects of your business. And then the other thing we did is there's like this worksheet that's, it basically goes over each one of those different areas of your business, and you write what your goal is, where you're at currently, what your goal is, and the action items to get there, which I think is very helpful. Now, that's the other thing is throughout this entire process, I'm learning things for my own course, for my own, basically for my own course. And I want to make my own course obviously as amazing as it can be. And here is Eben Pagan and this guy Lou, and Coach Lou's been helping Eben Pagan. He's been doing like digital marketing for a long, long time as well, building courses and stuff. So they have a ton of knowledge, and they're gonna do little things that I've never thought about. For instance, one thing I never thought about is for my Facebook group in the Passion Product Formula, when someone joins, asking them a question or two. For instance, asking them the question, hey, is your name on Facebook the same name that you used to purchase the course? Because that's a big issue I've had is people purchase the course with one name and they join the Facebook group with a different name. And so my assistant that admits people to the group's been denying them. But there's all these little things. And also, at the conference, I got this idea for doing in-person coaching, which I think I'm gonna love. I love meeting people in person. I love human interaction. And I love teaching. I really do love teaching. To me, it's not always the most fun to do it online because there's this human element that's missing, but I still enjoy doing it online. So anyways, that whole idea of in-person coaching is gonna make me tens of thousands of dollars. Like I'll make my money back. And I'm not just doing this for the money. I think that's something else I wanna get clear. This whole virtual coach accelerator, I'm making enough money. Like I don't mean this in a bragging way, but between my Amazon business, my YouTube ad revenue, my affiliate commission I make off of YouTube ads, my course sales, I make enough money. More money is not gonna make me happier, but what is gonna make me happier is, first off, a better course, like getting people better results. That's the number one thing. And then on top of that, getting more people. If I really do have an amazing freaking course that can really transform and help people, I owe it to the world to try to get as many people in that course. And I think that success will snowball for more and more people. And obviously, as I mentioned, I hope to get to the point where my course is so solid, people are referring my course to other people. And that's something I'm thinking about and I'm working on how to do. I'm gonna be doing these videos every week, so make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see like my progress through this course. I'll give you updates. Maybe even next week I'll show you some numbers on how my course is currently doing versus how I want it to do. So thank you for watching, everybody, and remember to enjoy the journey.